Hi, it's Cammy. Charlie talks football.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Charlie Talks Football. So, some more Newcastle United news coming out. Now, as you guys know, Newcastle have apparently been in talks with Calvert Lewin. Yesterday there was reports coming out that a deal were closing in on him, and I was saying this deal would be a mistake in my opinion because of course Calvert Lewin's very injury prone. This deal would have involved Yakuba Minteh, but as you can see by the title, Sky Sports have reported that Newcastle have pulled out of the race to sign Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's because of his wages or the transfer fee, which they were talking about 40 million, which is of course far too much for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So if this is true, which I think it is because a lot of credible sources have reported it, this is great news because, of course, it means that Yakuba Minteh, because he was reported that he was going to go to Everton, so it looks like he's not going to go to Everton anymore now. And it looks like he could end up going to Lyon or Borussia Dortmund instead, who are some of the teams who are reported to be interested in him. But I think this was the right call from Newcastle, because I think this would have been a huge mistake if we signed Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's not the player for us. He's got a terrible injury record, certainly not the type of player that Newcastle would want to be signing, especially with, last season being a season of where we missed out on European football because we signed players who, a lot of our players were injured. So going for an injury-prone player for me didn't really make any sense. So I'm really glad that it looks like Newcastle have pulled out of the race and maybe we will focus our attention somewhere else. But I hope we don't go for another injury-prone player, honestly. If I see Newcastle are interested in, another player who gets injured, I will not be happy, because there's no way we can keep on targeting players who are injury-prone. Like I said about the Lloyd Kelly signing, I think that is a good signing just because it's a free transfer. But if we were, paying a fee for Lloyd Kelly, I wouldn't have wanted him because he is also injury-prone. So when I saw the fact that it looked like Newcastle were apparently close to signing Calvert-Lewin, which isn't the case now, I was not happy because, like I said, we can't target these type of players. We're trying to get into the Champions League this season. We're going to have to target players who don't get injured all the time. So anyway, guys, what are your thoughts on that? I just want to talk about the Yakuba Minteh situation because, of course, like I said, looks like he isn't going to go to Everton now. His agent came out and said a few days ago that they had agreed personal terms with an unnamed club. So I'm not sure if that was Everton, but of course, since Calvert-Lewin in Newcastle isn't actually happening anymore, looks like Minteh could go to somewhere else, like potentially Lyon in France or Borussia Dortmund. But it seems like Newcastle are willing to sell Minteh for a fee of £40 million, and Everton only wanted to pay £30 million. So I know it'll be for FFP, but I think it will be a mistake if Newcastle sell Minteh. Fair enough if we can get £40 million out of the deal, but what are you guys' thoughts on this? Calvert-Lewin to Newcastle potentially being reported by Sky Sports. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. What are your thoughts on Yakuba Minteh and where he might end up? And also, I just want to mention as well, Callum Wilson has actually been linked with other clubs as well. So what are your thoughts on that, including Saudi clubs? So anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.